What's up, guys? Dick Opinion here, and I want to talk about No Man's Sky and my opinion on is it worth 60 bucks? Is it worth your time? And really, what's it all about? Now, in a nutshell, and complete honestly, No Man's Sky is beautiful, but the things that hold it together really are barren. You're going to go to a planet, you're going to find the same exact resources that you'll get used to and you'll get used to collecting. You'll find the same waypoints of about 10 different things you can do that basically lead you to a word, a weapon, an upgrade blueprint, or some money, and maybe even possibly, a place to sell your stuff, maybe even a new ship. But beyond that, basically all you're going to do is land on a beautiful world. You're going to mine it for the same resources and come back and sell it. It's almost a grind. And that is No Man's Sky in a nutshell. But that isn't the appeal of why I like No Man's Sky. So let me start off by just kind of showing you guys my EXO inventory. Now I have 35 slots, about to get 36 right here, but each new slot at this point costs a bit over $250,000. So they get kind of expensive. At 36, once I get this last slot, I'm going to stop. This is plenty. And these are all the items that you'll need to make warp cells, to get out of the galaxy, to charge your ship, to charge your weapons, and to survive. This is basically everything you need. It's a little bit more, but I just have a little bit extra because, just in case. This is my multi-tool. I switch guns quite often now. Like every time I find a gun spot, they have a gun that's just a little bit better. I just got this and I haven't even fired it yet, but my old one had 16 slots and this has 18 slots, and it gave a lot more upgrades than my other one did. So we'll have to go shoot this bad boy, and I'll show you my ship in person. In real life, I got one of the ships that I saw when I first got the game, but then I couldn't afford the ship, which is this dragon ship. And there's a lot of different designs. There's like a bug design, cargo designs, Star Wars designs, but they all eventually look the same. Even though they're randomly generated, they become the same, and the dragon's my favorite. They also have the dragon shapes with big old cargo bays on the side of them. This is more of like a large to medium size. Those are like large to extra large. This is about the medium range ship, and I like it a lot. This ship's really pretty. It has 27 slots. It gives me a lot of room to put the upgrades and such at the top, and then have a good bit of room to store stuff at the bottom, even though my exosuit is better than the actual dragon. But I just love it. It's a green dragon. I don't think I'll ever buy another suit or like another ship again, to be honest. I like this one too much. Like, even if they offered me more, it's gonna have to be like the same ship, but maybe like a red dragon or something. Maybe at one point I'll get the cargo ship, but so my fascination of No Man's Sky is the point that I can go to all these different planets and they'll be different, and I can do that forever. I'm the type of person that ever since I was younger and I looked up at the stars, I wish I could explore them, and I know I never will. I know our technology will never get there, and this game allows me to do something that is completely impossible in real life. And it's not something simple like being able to jump over mountains. It's being able to go light years beyond what I'll ever be able to see, to be able to like go to different planets and see unique creatures that are basically, creatures chopped in half now and again. It'll be like a horse's head with an antler's body, or it'll be like a weird bug with like some kind of tentacles making it fly around the world, and it'll be really, different and unique. And I think that's cool, and all these planets always look the same. Even though they'll have the same little stations you stop at, they'll have the same stuff to collect, and they'll have the same 10 missions to do. The ability just to go to these new planets, I'll be wanting to do this for years. It has that Minecraft appeal to each planet I land on. I look up, and I see randomly 3 people flying around. These aren't real people. That's just to, make the game look more real, but it's awesome. I see unique little stuff that I can scan and I can name. Like this stuff like this, it doesn't get old to me. I'll be looking at 100 more planets, for the next few months, and they'll get kind of boring, and they'll get an update, and I'll play it for another few weeks. Like, I'll be playing this game for a very long time, and that's the appeal for me, And a lot of people might find that boring. A lot of people might go to 10 planets and be like, I've seen what they have to offer, there's not a lot to do, there's no story, we're collecting the same stuff, and you might get bored. But for me, the exploration, This is truly the most open world game you can possibly have, and that's something that I love, and I don't think I'll really ever get tired of. So, guns. Let's try my new gun. Let's see. Laser looks good, but what we want to see is the bolt cast. Wow, this bolt cast bounces off of everything. Let's see how much it destroys. Basically, the only stuff you can really fight is the sentinels. And gosh, this gun is actually better than my old one. Like, it has more ammo, it shoots quicker. It's so crazy. Like, every time I think I have the best gun ever, and then I get a gun that's a little bit better. Sentinels are nothing. Like, you can't get more to be alert at you. You'll, like, kill them all before you get, like, a 3-star wanted level. And there are items that you can pick up that'll make them give you an automatic 3 stars, and bigger stuff does come. But to be honest, I mean, this kind of bolt caster I have, it just destroys everything it comes across. I don't have much to worry about, to be honest. But there's not a lot of fighting in this. Like, if you're looking to fight a lot, there's dog fights that they upset you more than anything. It gets to the point where you're just like, I really didn't want a dog fight. I wanted to get to this planet. So they like get in your way more than anything. And then you're fighting sentinels. That's it. Sometimes an animal will attack you, but they're so easy to avoid and shoot. It's not really a big deal. And I mean, honestly, that's No Man's Sky in a nutshell. There'll be a couple little things here and there that won't change the game, but you'll see that happen a few times. Like, you'll see black holes or new space stations, or you'll see some really cool artifacts you can get some words at. And those happen now and again, but they're really far in between, you know? You guys know the main core of this game. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be basically farming gold, selling it to get better ships, finding like the same resources, and just moving on to different planets and getting closer to the center. And if you're okay with that, I mean, if you love this exploring and learning new words and just checking out new planets that kind of have the same missions and the same stuff on it, but are really cool to explore over and over, this is the game for you. But it can get very repetitive. And, you know, I'd take that with a grain of salt. You know, maybe rent it. Maybe check it out for PC. Maybe wait till it goes on sale if you don't think this is the type of game for you. Because it is a lot of grinding. It is a lot of just getting materials and selling them, and then moving on to the next world and doing it over and over again. But the appeal of randomly generated worlds and everything looking different, and the appeal of what's around that next corner. What will you find again? Will it be another 1,000 Space Center? Or will you turn around and see Godzilla for the first time and be amazed? It's a fact, the first 3 hours of this game are the best, and it kind of dulls down, but I think I'll be exploring planets long to come. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like the video, a lot more No Man's Sky coming soon. Hey guys, Duck here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys could support the channel by liking and subscribing, and even leaving a comment below, it'd really mean a lot to me. And if you guys want to go the extra mile, we have a Patreon page. You can check it out in the link in the description below. And we have different goals that you guys can donate to, and it would really help keep this channel afloat. Thank you guys so much for listening. Ducks can fly, so please help us survive. Peace.